my energy. Don't you fuck with 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 my energy.
Well, if some of you guys don't know, while I was trying to pack some of these orders, Bill Cosby was found guilty, y'all. He was sentenced between 3 to 8 years in jail. And I think they were just being nice because because he is older. It's just really sad to see somebody who had such a amazing legacy and left such a impression on fatherhood, morals, and values, and the black household, and you know, positive images, positive role models, you know, to just kind of see that happen. And I'm not excusing Bill Cosby, but if you're going to throw him under the bus, throw everybody else under the bus too, you know. It's just a really crazy situation, and I'm actually going to start my timer because I really don't want to read too long into this, because I don't think he's gonna make it out of jail. Like, I don't think you need a psychic, a soothsayer, a fortune teller, a spiritual advisor, whatever, to tell you. So it's kind of, I'm just trying to find my damn timer so I can just start this reading real quick, because for some reason I don't want to stay on it long. I just feel it's like, I mean, what else is left? I mean, how old is Bill Cosby? I don't think there's a lot of life left. If you see how he's been looking recently, I don't think there's a lot of time left. So why don't we just go into why don't we just go into why don't we just ask the cards basically, how is Bill Cosby feeling right now at the actual moment? Why don't we see? I can't make this up. Judgment. I mean, he pretty much hears it loud and clear. He knows. It's been made very loud and clear to him. You know, very loud and clear. Very clear. Let me see what else. The Hierophant. Him having to respect the judgment. For some reason, he respects it. There's something about the energy of like, oh well, you know, it is what it is. You know, I don't see him fighting it. It's just like, I just feel it is what it is. He's going, you know, he knows. It's like someone who has accepted to get it. And I find that very interesting, that how is he feeling? And the judgment has been read, you know, especially things from his past. So why don't we go a little bit more, you know, into how he's feeling. You know, how is Bill Cosby feeling about the verdict? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. This is gonna add a little bit more detail. He already knew. He knew he was going to jail. He knew it. He knew it. So he was just kind of preparing himself. He actually negotiated his deal. There's some stuff in these cards that's telling me that I want to further read into it, but He negotiated. I think Bill Cosby is only going to spend 3 to 4 years in jail. I think he's gonna, if he makes it, which I'm gonna have to take a deeper look into, but he already knew that he was going. This is funny because this is the card of his victims. I don't know if there's a cash payout or something is going to happen, but money is coming to them. So I don't know. I have to read further into it online. All I read was that he was found guilty. I didn't look into the details, but some type of major cash reward is going to be given to these women, I guess. Money. Is it? Money. These women are going to have a huge payday. Huge. For what Bill Cosby has done. So they're getting paid. And, you know, but there was a lot of back negotiations, guys. He already knew he was going. I think his lawyers told him, and he just prepared. But I don't know. I think the big question is, you know, is Bill Cosby going to survive this time in jail? Because I'm like, at his age, plus he just had his daughter die, what, in the spring or summer or something of that matter. So I'm just gonna go and look into his actual longevity. Like, how long is he going to hold up? Because there's only so much somebody can actually take. I'm trying to find a certain card, which I'm putting right here. I just want to know, will Bill Cosby walk out of jail alive? Will Bill Cosby walk out of jail alive? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. Wow, okay. That I wasn't expecting. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to walk out of jail alive. There's something that is so shameful to him that it's kind of like Bill Cosby has given up on life itself. He's not looking forward. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. He's not interested in living past being in jail. How does Bill Cosby's wife feel about the verdict? How does Bill Cosby's wife feel about the verdict? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Well, it fell. She's just happy that, not happy, but it's like, okay, it's finally over. We can just like come out of all of this confusion and accusations. And I almost feel a woman who can take one wrong step and pass away herself. It's like she looks like she's in better health than him, but she's really, I just feel very fragile, very like if you hold her the wrong way, she'll break. She's just tired. She's just like she's happy, you know, everything has cleared up. She can go back into hiding. She can go back into her life. She no longer feels like she's being actively attacked. It's like she felt like she was constantly under attack. But there are some more legal issues coming for her. So she's going to have to deal with whatever her and Bill, whatever's going on, she's going to have to deal with some stuff. So she's like, okay, I want to go and hide somewhere now and just live my life. But I see people still coming to her. Y'all, she's going to be under some type of attack. And it's weird because it feels like it's an attack of the media. Like, it feels like she's about to get bombarded and stuff. There's also the whole process of paying out people, and she's so fragile. I just feel like a very fragile person, a fragile older woman. So she's just like, something is going on with her medically too. I almost don't want to say it, but I almost want to say dementia, or like something mental is going on with her now, like medically. So her daughters are having to take over. There's a lot going on, y'all. There's a lot. How does Bill Cosby's children feel about the verdict? How do they feel? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. They feel like their father was sabotaged. Like, what is it stuck, like when someone has been, they have a lot of conspiracy theories, like their dad was, like, you know, cornered, or what's that word, like when someone puts something on someone. It's funny because they really feel like the justice system played a secret role in like destroying their father. The two sisters don't agree with how one sister is more on the father side, and one sister is kind of like, well, you know, dad had some ways about himself, but they still believe that even through that he was set up. That's the word. The daughters believe that their dad was actually set up. Why? For money. And that he's going to die because of this. He's not going to be able to move forward. This is going to kill him. Yeah, the two sisters don't necessarily agree on their father's accusations, but they do agree that there was some type of setup with their dad. It's like they almost don't deny that their dad did a lot of that stuff, but they think that why you just on him, you know, type of energy. I just want to ask a question. Was Bill Cosby set up by people in Hollywood? I don't know. Was Bill Cosby set up by people in Hollywood? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. These cards are popping. Bill Cosby had made some type of agreement that he did not keep. Okay? He thought that he could just walk away from it and not complete it. He foolishly thought that he could walk away from something that they're like, no, you just can't walk away, you know? And because of that, it brought destruction. See, I'm not crazy. So Bill Cosby made some type of agreement with, and I'm about to go into it. He made some type of agreement, and it's almost like, you know how you want to say the three-headed beast? It's not that. It's some type of agreement. What was the agreement that Bill Cosby made that he tried to walk away from, and that they let the gates of hell open on his ass, that they let all his past incidences wide open? What was this agreement? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Very interesting. Bill Cosby was supposed to give them something. And it's not spiritual. It was a lump sum of money. It's something they let Bill Cosby know or have that helped his career when he was younger. And he was supposed to pay out something. But it's not spiritual. It's actually material. And he thought, like, you know, when you think you're too big, like, bitch, I'm Bill Cosby. Like, he thought he could just walk away. But they didn't like that. They didn't like that empty-handed move. Like, bitch better have my money. It's like, you owe us something. So they went against him. They did use magic too. Magic was used, and Bill Cosby did try to fight them. Now, the next question that is there is that, why did Bill Cosby think he could just walk away? Bill Cosby was supposed to be involved in building something with these people too, that he refused to be involved in. Why did Bill Cosby feel so comfortable walking away? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Because he thought he had the situation under control. He thought he had the approval of whoever is in charge of this. Whoever is in charge. This feels like, I keep seeing a three-headed beast. Like, and it's so crazy, but it feels like some type of agreement he had with some type of like television execs, or some type of like network. I just keep seeing three-headed beast. And it's not spiritual, but but he really thought that, you know, he could fight him off. He thought that once I get enough power, I can do what I want. And they kindly reminded him, no, you can't. I'm about to tell y'all something. I've always seen the three-headed beast as being, what is it? ABC, CBS, and NBC. Like, I always saw that as they gave him something big. They handed him, like, we gave you something. Look, time is already up. But this is when it's getting juicy. And when it was time to pay up, you acted brand new. It's like they're telling him, like, black man, we gave you a favor. We made you who you are. You didn't make... This is some crazy shit. Like, it's almost giving me goosebumps. It's like, okay, when it was time to pay up, or time to give us whatever this negotiation was, you backed up. So we opened up the floodgates. Like, how did they cause this? This is crazy. Like, how did they cause this destruction? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. They isolated him. Same cards. You broke an agreement. Oh, Lord. This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. What is left of Bill Cosby's legacy? I mean, what is left of this man's legacy? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. It's weird because he's still going to be respected for what he used to do. It's like people are still going to say Bill Cosby was still known for this and this and this. It's almost like they couldn't completely kill, you know, his legacy. But also there's always going to be that argument about his behavior, about things that came to light, things that came in the dark, and how the judgment. So it's almost speaking in terms of, we're going to give him his props when it came to how he was as an actor, but you ain't ever gonna stop hearing about you know, all of these sexual assault, all of the stuff, all the sexual harassment, the sleeping pills to put women to have sex with them. Like, they have tarnished, you know, his you know, his image. These are all his accomplishments. So we will always hear about them, but that sexual harassment stuff, till the grave, honey, to the grave and beyond. How will Bill Cosby do in his first 6 months of jail? How will Bill Cosby do in his first 6 months of jail? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Spirit is like, spread it out. Whatever jail he goes to, he's going to be transferred out. There's going to be some type of ruling where there's even some confusion on where exactly to put him. So that's going to change. We're going to hear about him being transferred out. So wherever he does end up, he's not permanently there. Why is Bill Cosby transferred out? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Because he can pay himself out of it. And also, Bill Cosby has a lot of medical needs. It's something about having to be in the right jail that can provide him with the right medical needs. I don't think he's going to die the first 6 months in jail. I'm not seeing death. Well, I'm not. I can't say that he's going to die in jail, but I do feel like he's not going to make it out. Like, let me see. Will Bill Cosby complete his term in jail? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. No, guys. It's death. He's not gonna make it out his full term. He's gonna die while in jail. And it's the next 2 to 3 years. He's not gonna make it out. But it's almost about like he's fine with that. It's like he knows. He knows. Too many medical issues. Too many. But there's something about Bill Cosby. He keeps getting the card of the emperor. It's like, but you can't take away my dignity. It's like he still sees himself as Bill Cosby, as the legend, as someone who still gave to society. Yeah, he's got 2 to 3 years, y'all. I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? But 2 to 3 years. Wherever he goes, it feels like it's out in the country and he gets some type of fresh air. It is a mountainous, it's like he's behind a mountain or something. So yeah, it's too much. It's too much. He got the card of death. he's not going to finish his whole term. That's just the reality of it. Why don't we look at the victims and how the victims who won the case, how are they feeling about the verdict and those type of things? Of course they're happy, you know, but what's next? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. It's something about now there's this whole process about Bill Cosby's wife, negotiations, estates. Remember she got that card, how things are going to be separated. She has a very strong attorney, so I will say that her attorney is strong. What they're going to get, how it's going to be like divided, it's going to be a while before any of these victims really see the actual money. It's something about there being a battle for what each person is going to get. When are they going to get? It's a lot. It's going to be, it almost feels like a 4-year battle. It almost feels like after Bill Cosby dies is when they get money. I know that sounds crazy, but this is coming up. Like, for me, it's showing me that after he's dead is when all y'all can get your money. But it's something about her tying up, or Bill Cosby's wife, her lawyer is going to try to tie up money. So it's weird. Some people will get money, but everyone else, the money is purposely being tied up. I don't know how Bill Cosby did it. I don't know how it's going to be done. But it's almost like her having to figure out how to, but she's going to end up having to give it. But it seems like some people get, some do. It's just, yeah, y'all. Overall, I just feel like they used Bill Cosby as an example. Do I think he was guilty? Yeah, I do. But why, of all the perverted Hollywood stars, all of the politicians, why did you pick him? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why him? And the card showed me a man who broke an agreement with the 3-headed beast. And to me, the 3-headed beast is always associated with media. I don't care what. Whenever I see a 3-headed beast, it's media. ABC, NBC, and CBS. It's one of them motherfuckers. He was supposed to be involved in something that he backed out of. And because of that, they nailed him to the cross. I think he is guilty. I do. So sadly, you know, I have a place in my heart for Bill Cosby only because I grew up with him as a television father figure. But the side of me as a woman who's been sexually harassed my damn self, I can identify with, yo, dude is guilty. You know what I'm saying? So now he's got to serve his time. But what's fucked up is all of the actors and the politicians and the athletes who have violated women. Let this be an example. Bill Cosby's not going to jail for sexual harassment. He's going to jail because he didn't play the game. That's why he's going to jail. He didn't keep an agreement with the 3-headed beast. He's not going to jail for sexual harassment. They use him as an example. And anybody else who try to test us will do the same shit to you too. Because we got all of these thirsty hoes ready to tell on all y'all motherfuckers. You know, so that's just how it is. You know, my condolences really is to the victims. At the end of the day, they're a pawn too. For the 3-headed beast, use them too. I mean, it is what it is. But y'all, it is what it is. Thank you for watching.